Welcome student, welcome to our YouTube channel Chemistry Table. As I told, if you follow this YouTube channel and prepare all these video that uploaded already and will upload in this YouTube channel, if you follow all these video, then I can assure you as an ICSE school teacher, you will get full marks in your board examination because I already discussed and even I'll discuss in the new videos how to write, how to represent everything for your board. Already I uploaded 2 videos. You can go and watch this video first. Very important for your board examination. And in this YouTube channel, see, it is already part 11. So for that chapter 3, acid, bases and salt, already I uploaded 10 videos. This is number 11. So many video will come day by day. Each and every day video I will upload. So in this YouTube channel, I want to discuss everything in depth, everything in between the lines. So you cannot skip anything that is important for your board examination. Not only important for your board, it is also based on your syllabus provided by ICSE. So prepare everything from this YouTube channel. It is very helpful for your board. Now in this part 11, I will discuss the preparation of base or various type of bases. See, first, this is the first type, type 1. See, when any metal, choose first. In this type of heading or in this type of reaction, always write down the main word along with the example. Example is very important and that is helpful for understanding the concept. So look at the board. Suppose metal, sodium. When any metal react with oxygen, so here also write down the oxygen. When any metal, write down the oxygen. So what is the product? See, metal, oxygen. So your answer is metallic oxide. See, metallic oxide. So what is the formula of metallic oxide? All of you know the crisscross method. So Na2O. Okay, choose another one. Example number first, second. Magnesium also metal, magnesium oxide, MgO. Here not Mg2O. Why? See, in case of sodium contain 1 plus charge, oxygen contain 2 minus charge. So 2 minus here, 1 plus here. So that is why 2 come here. So Na2O. In case of magnesium contain 2 plus, O contain 2 minus. So Mg. In here also 2, here also 2. So what is the answer? Mg2O2. See, 2. Now you can eliminate these 2. So your final answer is MgO. This is the way. So when any metals react with oxygen, simple, it will form metallic oxide. Now next type, type number 2. Type number 2. When any metal, again example, suppose metal, sodium, take, reacts with water. In previous case, see, in previous case reacts with oxygen. So what is your answer? Metal, in previous case oxygen, so metallic oxide. But tell me, in case of water, H along with H, another ion is, all of you know, water means H and OH. What is the name of this? Hydroxyl ion. So since water contain hydroxyl ion, so your answer is metallic hydroxide. Metallic hydroxide. So in previous case metallic oxide because oxygen, here hydroxide, so metallic hydroxide. So look at the board. When sodium react with water, so metallic hydroxide means, always hydroxide means OH. So what is the formula? Metal means this metal, hydroxide means OH. Now another side product will be there. What is the side product? Look at the board. Na. and from water only OH attached with NaOH. Which atom left here? H, no? So H means hydrogen gas. So always, this is very important question. When any metal reacts with water, a colorless gas will evolve from the medium. Identify the colorless gas is hydrogen. Do you understand? Okay. Another example, same. Suppose if you choose potassium, so what is your answer? Potassium hydroxide plus, tell me what is the colorless gas? AK, and here OH, hydrogen atom left, so hydrogen. Do you understand? So it is the answer. You can take another example, calcium, all any metal, but this word I told here, any metal, no. Can you tell me why? The answer is no. Why you cannot choose here any metals? See, metal or metals plus water. So suppose, look at the board, in a container, suppose you want to do this first reaction, metal, water, and your answer will form NaOH and hydrogen. Suppose in a container you first take water, okay. Suppose you give sodium. So sodium first dissolve with water, mixed and dissolve. For example, whenever you give sugar into water, sugar first dissolve, no? Sugar is not metal, but whenever you give some metal, it dissolve and produce this answer, two answer. But if the metal is insoluble, then no reaction will be there. So for this type 2, metals must be soluble in water. Okay, so can you tell me if metal soluble in water produce base? So what is the another name of this base? Alkali, because soluble base is known as alkali. Okay, these are the different point. So in this case, type 2, metal must be soluble in water. Soluble metal you have to take. Okay, so generally you cannot take magnesium. Magnesium is sparingly soluble. You cannot take manganese, insoluble. So many restrictions are there. So what is your answer here? Calcium, so OH, so calcium hydroxide, and so OH, hydrogen gas will be liberated. Do you understand? Okay, can you tell me in the previous case NaOH, KOH, but here why it is hold twice? Because calcium 2 plus, when it will react with OH, so crisscross method 2 come here, so CaOH hold twice. Okay, calcium 2 plus. If you take aluminium 3 plus, so then AlOH hold thrice. Do you understand? Okay, so this is the second type. So in second type, reactions are important. Along with this concept, you have to take must be soluble base. Okay, now see, in type 1 I discuss metal plus oxygen form metallic oxide. Suppose sodium, oxygen, sodium oxide, metallic oxide. In case 2, that is type 2, metal, water, when dissolved in water, form hydroxide C. After the combination of these two types, we have the type 3. That's why I again discuss this first two concepts. Again read. When any metal react with oxygen, form oxide. Metal dissolve in water, form hydroxide. If you dissolve this oxide into water, see, metal dissolve in water, form hydroxide. But if you dissolve this oxide, dissolve in water, it will form the same hydroxide. So metal dissolve in water, form hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, and metallic oxide also dissolve in water, form the same sodium hydroxide. So metal dissolve in water, form the hydroxide, metallic oxide dissolve in water, form sodium hydroxide. So in the third we have heading metallic oxide. When metallic oxide, when dissolve in water, produce what? Metallic hydroxide. Metallic hydroxide. Do you understand? So metallic oxide, tell me the example first. Metallic oxide is what? Sodium oxide, potassium oxide. Okay, first give reaction water. So metallic oxide retain dissolve in water, it will produce what? Metallic hydroxide. So metal is sodium, so sodium hydroxide is your answer. Potassium, so what is your answer? Potassium hydroxide. Do you understand? So this is the reaction. Okay, can you tell me the another example? Pause the video and try to write down the third example. Any metallic oxide, calcium oxide, water, what will produce? Metallic hydroxide. Metal is calcium, hydroxide means OH. Done. But calcium is 2 plus, so crisscross 2 come here. Done. You have to read in this way. So here you cannot choose any metallic oxide. Why? Same reason. Metallic oxide must be dissolved in water. If you choose a insoluble metallic oxide, I mean metallic oxide that is insoluble in water, then you cannot produce any metallic hydroxide. These metallic oxide must be dissolved in water. Understand? Okay. Now third done. Fourth. Now fourth type, fourth, by double displacement. By double displacement. Okay, what is the meaning of double displacement? See, first try to understand meaning of the double displacement. Suppose you have NaCl and I take here suppose another compound AB. First understand the concept AB. Suppose B replace this chlorine, so NaB will form. See, Na, and if B replace this chlorine, so NaB will form, and this chlorine also attached with A. So what is your answer? ACl, because A chlorine come here. So see, B replace the chlorine, also chlorine replace the B. B replace the chlorine and enter here this B, and chlorine also enter in position of A. So two time displacement. It is called double displacement. Okay. So it is just concept. In double displacement, example first, suppose I choose ferric chloride along with, then you can understand this properly. Proper example. It is not the proper example. Why? Because AB is not a compound. No, this is the proper example, but you have to understand first this, then you can easily understand this one. Look at the board. FeCl3 and NaOH. Okay, tell me, Cl is minus, Cl means halogen or halide, any halide, F minus, Cl minus, Br minus, I minus, all are minus halide. So Cl minus here, okay, and here all of you know Na plus, OH minus, no? So see, 1 minus means here minus is OH. OH try to replace the another minus means here Cl minus. So tell me, Fe constant present. Okay, here how many minus? Cl contain 1 minus, but how many Cl? Look at the board. 1 Cl contain 1 minus, so Cl minus, but how many Cl? 3. So 3 minus 3 Cl, so 3 OH enter here. Do you understand? Look at the board again. Here 1B replace 1 Cl. So see 1B. B go and replace this Cl. So B. But here OH replace the 3 Cl. So 3 OH enter. Okay. Now rest is here sodium. Okay. How many Cl? 3 Cl, but Fe react with OH. How many? 3. So 3 here. So Cl go and combine with Na. So NaCl. Do you understand? Okay. If I'll give another example, CuSO4 NaOH. Look at the board. Here 1 copper SO4. Tell me, here Cl in previous case how many minus 1? So 1 minus contain each chlorine, each Cl. How many minus? So 3 minus. So that's why 3. Here SO4 is always 2 minus. SO4 is always 2 minus. So look at the board, copper normal. Now these Na plus OH minus, these always negative replace negative. So these OH minus come and try to replace SO4. But SO4 means how many minus? 2. So see 2 OH come. So see, look at the board, this example. OH and replace 3, that does not mean here 3 means here 3. So if it follow this rule, OH come and 3Cl, that is why 3, no. So if it is possible, then here OH, how many SO4? 1. So how is it possible? 2. Original rule is, you have to calculate the sign or charge. Here each Cl contain 1 negative. Total how many negative? 3. So 3 negative. Here OH contain how many negative? 1. So since here 3 negative, so for OH 3 OH will require, because 1 OH contain 1 negative. So 3 OH contain 3 negative. So to balance 3 negative, we need 3 OH. Do you understand? Here how many negative? 2. OH contain 1 negative. So to balance this 2 negative, we need 2 OH. Do you understand? Now here Na left and SO4. All of you know crisscross method. SO4 contain 2 negative. So 2 negative come here. So Na2SO4. Do you understand? Okay. This is the second example. Okay. Now third example, aluminium chloride. Okay. Already 2 examples are given using sodium hydroxide. Choose another base. Ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide is a weak base and sodium hydroxide is a strong base. Okay, tell me. Pause the video. See, the problem is that most of the students try to memorize OH replace of FeOH whole thrice. Copper, OH, COH whole twice. But what is the reason? Reason is not the number. Here 3Cl, that is why 3. Wrong concept. If it is the right concept, 3Cl means 3 OH. So here how many SO4? 1. So why this compound contain 2 OH? If it is 3, 3. If it is the correct, then SO4 1. So why it is 2? Original rule is you have to calculate the charge. Each Cl contain 1 negative. So 3Cl 3 negative. So 3 negative balanced by 3 OH. Why? Because 1 H contain 1 negative. So we need 3 OH. Here SO4 contain 2 negative. So to balance 2 negative, we need 2 OH, because each OH contain 1 negative. So we need 2 OH. So here how many negative? Cl negative, all of you know. So how many negative? 3. So NH4 plus OH minus. So tell me how many OH is required here? 3 OH are required here. So NH4 left, and here Cl left. So NH4Cl ammonium chloride. So this is the all about double displacement reaction. Do you understand? This is the very important concept for your board. Most of the question here also, this is related with analytical part also. Same type of reaction are there in analytical chemistry, no? Same type of reaction are there. So try to clear everything from the first. Don't think, okay, later I will finish it. No. In the next all the chapters, we need this concept. If your base is weak, you cannot clear your next concept. So watch more than one time, prepare your note. If you don't understand, then again watch this video. You can definitely understand. Okay, so done fourth type. Now fourth type is the most important, preparation of base. Okay, now see, type 5. If you take metallic sulfide not sulfide. Sulfide. What is the smell of sulfide? Formula of sulfide is S2 negative, rotten egg. Okay, but the smell of sulfur is pungent. Sulfur is pungent, but sulfide is rotten egg. Now, when any metallic sulfide reacts with oxygen, okay, forget about the answer. First take example. Okay, metallic sulfide. So sulfide means S, so zinc sulfide. Okay, react with oxygen. Look at the board. Answer is very easy. SO2, sulfur dioxide gas will form. SO2 sulfur dioxide gas will form along with sulfur react with oxygen, sulfur dioxide, as well as zinc also reacts with oxygen. You don't ask me, sir, only one O2 is here. How is it possible both react with oxygen? Don't ask this type of the question. I already discussed, because the reaction is not balanced. If you need 2 OH, give 2 here. If you need 3, then give 3 here. No problem. First understand the concept, later you balance this equation. Sulfur react with oxygen, sulfur dioxide. Zinc also react with oxygen, form zinc oxide. Do you understand? Okay, so now you balance this equation. Zinc, see, automatically balance. Sulfur, balance, 1 sulfur. But what is the number of oxygen? Number of oxygen is 3. So what is the possible way to balance this equation? If you give 3 here, so oxygen becomes 6. If you give 2 here, so oxygen is 4, another 2. So see, oxygen 2 to 4 and here 2. So 6, here also 6. Zinc become 2, give 2. Sulfur is also 2. See, sulfur is also 2. It is easy concept. Balancing is not important. You can do, but first understand the concept. In case of metallic sulfide, that is type number 5, both sulfur as well as metal react with oxygen. Okay, so both reacts with oxygen. Okay, now if I'll give another lead sulfide, tell me the answer without balancing. In exam, if it is written in question paper, balance it. In class 10, most of the reaction is balanced. You need to balance, but don't think fast about the balancing. First complete the reaction, later will balance. So see, sulfur react with oxygen, lead also react with oxygen. So what is your answer? Sulfur dioxide, lead oxide. Okay, so now from these another question will come. What is the question? You can write, when any metallic sulfide, when any metallic sulfide reacts with oxygen, then a brownish gas will release from the medium. Identify the gas. When any metallic sulfide reacts with oxygen, then a brownish gas will evolve out from the medium. Identify the gas. Whenever keeping in your mind any sulfide means sulfur dioxide. Sulfide produce sulfur dioxide. Okay, so done. Now type 6. Okay, keeping in your mind this line, it will also require in the next type. In that type I told sulfur means sulfur dioxide. Okay, on the basis of this concept I'll ask another type. Tell, sulfur means sulfur dioxide. If sulfur produce sulfur dioxide, carbon produce, yes, carbon dioxide. So based on this carbon dioxide, we have the type 6. Okay, type 6. In previous 5, metallic sulfide, here metallic carbonate plus oxygen. Don't think about the answer, take example. Metallic carbonate, metal means calcium, carbonate means calcium carbonate. Okay, whenever you burn this metallic carbonate, okay, in previous it was written no plus oxygen. you can write. Why? Because burning or heating means oxygen is required. So oxygen is here. You can write, no problem. So whenever it is also called decomposition reaction. It is also called decomposition reaction. Okay, so see, keeping in your mind, as I told, sulfide produce sulfur dioxide, carbonate produce carbon dioxide, along with, what is the metal here? Calcium, along with calcium oxide. So whenever any metallic oxide is heated, metallic carbonate, keeping in your mind, metallic carbonate is heated, then your answer, one common answer is carbon dioxide. It is common. Carbon dioxide is common. Along with, what is the answer? Another metallic oxide. So metallic oxide. Do you understand? This is your answer, metallic oxide. Okay. Now, if I'll give another example, copper carbonate. What is your answer? Same answer. Carbonate means carbon dioxide. Copper means copper oxide, metallic oxide. This is your answer. Nothing is there. So this is the answer of that question. So this type of question may will come. Copper oxide after heating, a metallic oxide along with a gas will produce. Identify these two, metallic oxide as well as gas. So what is your question? When copper carbonate is heated in presence of oxygen, then it will produce a metallic oxide, MO, along with a gas. Identify these metallic oxide and gas. So what is your answer? Metallic oxide is copper oxide and gas is carbon dioxide. Do you understand? This is your answer. Okay. Now, okay, in this case I give the another concept. Okay, see, tell me, calcium carbonate you take after decomposition in presence of heat, give calcium oxide, carbon dioxide. If you take sodium carbonate, so carbonate means carbon dioxide, sodium, so sodium oxide. No, if you take potassium carbonate, K2CO3, here Na2CO3, so after heating it will produce CO. Carbonate means always carbon dioxide plus potassium oxide. No, this is the answer. No, these two are wrong. Why? In heading it is written metallic carbonate. It is metallic carbonate. So obviously after decomposition it will give metallic oxide, carbon dioxide. Why these two are wrong? Because keeping in your mind, these two metals, that is sodium and potassium, highly active, all of you know, highly active metal, as well as these two are highly stable. Stable means in presence of heat it will not dissociate. Since they are stable, it will not dissociate in presence of heat. So don't write this reaction in that example. Only you can write these two that I was given. Don't write these two, sodium and potassium carbonate. Don't write. Okay, so now next reaction or preparation number 7. Okay, tell me in short, if you have sulfide, produce sulfur dioxide. If you have carbonate, produce carbon dioxide. If you have nitrate, then what? Nitrogen dioxide, no? So our last type, metallic nitrate. Okay, so give heading metallic nitrate. Okay, first take example. Okay, choose any metallic nitrate. Can you tell me what is the formula of sulfide? S2 negative, carbonate CO3 2 negative, nitrate NO3 negative. So nitrate means you can choose nitrate, metal, choose first a metal. Nitrate means these. Sulfide means S2 minus, carbonate means CO3 2 minus, nitrate means NO3 minus. So look at the board. Nitrate means NO3 minus, NO3 minus, and calcium is 2 plus. So crisscross method. So your answer is Ca. How much here? Negative 1, negative Ca1, but NO3, these two come here, NO3 whole twice. Do you understand? So now most important, what is the product? Note down this one. What is the product? I have to write down the product here. See, what is the product? So as I told, nitrate means which gas? Nitrogen dioxide along with oxygen. Keeping in your mind both. Nitrogen dioxide, why extra? You can ask me, sir, if S means SO2, sulfur dioxide. Carbon means carbon dioxide. Nitrogen means nitrogen dioxide is okay. But why extra oxygen will produce here? Because see, generally the number of oxygen, see, 3 to 6. Extra oxygen is present already in the medium. So after balancing you can understand extra. So keeping in your mind short way, sulfur SO2, carbon CO2, N nitrogen NO2 as well as O2. Okay, along with. So here since nitrate is here, so your two common answer is NO2 and oxygen, these two are common. Along with calcium metal, no, calcium oxide will form. So here your answer is metallic oxide will form. Do you understand the concept metallic oxide? Okay. Now later you can balance this equation. Now second, if I'll give instead of calcium nitrate, suppose I'll give zinc nitrate. So after decomposition, since nitrate, your two common answer is NO2 O2. Main answer is metallic oxide. Metal is zinc, so your answer is zinc oxide. Done. Easy concept, nothing is there. Do you know what is the color of zinc oxide? Color of zinc oxide is white, but it turns to yellow after heating. So zinc oxide is white, after heating it turns to yellow. Again after cooling it become white. Okay, now third example. Suppose choose potassium nitrate KNO3. After decomposition, since nitrate, it will form NO2 O2 along with what? Metallic oxide. Metal is potassium, so metallic oxide K2O. Next example, sodium nitrate. So nitrate means NO2 O2 along with metallic oxide. Metal is sodium, so sodium oxide. No, but no, these two are wrong. These two are wrong. Why? I already told in type 6. Sodium and potassium both are highly active, but their nitrate are very, very stable. It cannot it cannot dissociate in presence of heat and cannot produce NO2 and O2 along with metallic oxide. So don't write, since they are stable, it will not dissociate in presence of heat, as like potassium carbonate, previous type, sodium carbonate. Do you understand? So this is everything about the preparation of bases. Okay, type number 7. But in this type, suppose in this type I give the two examples. I discussed total more than 13-14 examples. So this is everything. This is all about the preparation of the bases. Prepare this video, write down your self note, but don't memorize the reactions. Understand the reaction and later you can balance it. In the next part number 12, I will come with the properties of bases along with so many reactions. That's are very important for your coming board examination. So prepare your video, your class note. I will come in the next day. If you want more question answer, we have a WhatsApp channel. This channel is mainly for question answer. After completion of this chapter, after completion of any chapter, previously it was completed chapter number 1, the chapter number, that is periodic table, chapter number 2 chemical bonding, this is chapter ongoing chapter. So after completion of the chapter, I'll try to upload so many questions based on that chapter in this WhatsApp channel. Okay, and you can also check the shorts, YouTube shorts. In that channel shorts section, we have so many shorts. In the shorts I uploaded important question, common and suggestive question, because after preparation of a long video, if you want to practice few question, suppose in your free time, whenever you scroll your phone, you can go to the shorts section, you can scroll the shorts. In the shorts I uploaded so many question answer. Yes, I will come with the long video with the question answer. Yes, after completion of the more than 50% syllabus, I will start a question bank series where I discuss so many question answers. Yes, I will make the long video, but whenever you have free time, you can scroll the shorts. In the shorts, I already uploaded previous year question answer, some common question answer from concise, and so many others. Book also already uploaded, you can check. So prepare this. In the next part, I'll come with the properties and the reactions, other reactions of the base. Thank you.